Not even gonna do my usual little intro. Not gonna say what's up because I got some shit I want to talk about. If you don't want to hear me complain, you clicked the wrong video. So first off, if you like to get on video game systems, a social media site or YouTube, just to talk shit to people, just to piss people off, just to be racist, kill yourself. I talk about this because last night while I was gaming with my boys, two randoms joined the party and just started mouthing off. Now, nobody said anything to these dumbasses. They was just laughing, having some fun, and enjoying Destiny. And these jackasses just started talking. At first, I ignored them, but they wouldn't shut up. So I went off on both the little bitches. Now, I usually don't. Usually I pay no attention to those kind of people. Because that's their goal is to piss you off. That's their goal, because they have no life, because they're stupid individuals. Their goal is to annoy random people. And best believe me, because I believe you shouldn't show dumb people any attention. And this was a case where someone who was stupid wouldn't stop talking. So I cussed him out, called him a waste of life. Like, usually I ignore dumb people, because how can you insult someone who has spent their entire life not knowing what 2 plus 2 is? I mean, anybody who takes time out of their life to insult people they don't know obviously isn't very intelligent. Then he said he beat my ass, and I just started laughing, and I just started saying, please come try it. Listen, YouTube, y'all don't know how bad I want to beat some punk bitch's ass. So I said, come try it. Please come try it. I promised I'd fuck up his life. Now I even went to the point where I said, if you really man enough to try what you claim you're gonna do, I will give you my address. You can drive here or take a plane, and I will meet you here, and we can settle it. He didn't comment back because bitch niggas don't comment back when you being real about wanting to beat their ass. Anyways, let's get off that. I don't make this video completely about that bullshit. I just wanted to get that out there and just talk about it and just, because I'm pretty sure everybody on YouTube, especially commentators, have had moments where we've had these people in our parties or in our games and they just irritate us, and we usually ignore them, but then sometimes you just go off on them. But anyways, like I said, let's get off that. I do want to talk about Destiny, and this time around I want to talk about the loot system. You've seen countless videos of the Destiny loot system and people have issues with it. Everyone who plays Destiny knows that there is something wrong with the loot system. Bungie says they're working on it, and good for them, because it's terrible. Terrible. It's terrible. Like, you don't even feel like you're being rewarded for a damn thing in this game. I had a game where I went 25-8, didn't get a single reward. Not a single reward. But the one guy who went negative on my team got a fucking legendary Ingram. Bullshit, Bungie. Or I'd open a crate and only get like material and glimmer, nothing else. Then there has been times where I get stuff better in random crates than the gold crates. The gold crates are terrible. I found every single gold crate in this game. They are terrible. I found them the second I unlocked locations. They're not hard to find. They're easier to find than random crates. So Bungie, work on the loot. If you're going to have a loot system, you have to make it worthwhile. When you're playing at my level of 26, you should never see uncommon loot, ever. There should be a system in place in this game where you reach level 23, you will only see rares and higher. Rares and higher, Bungie. Never should we see uncommons. Never. Fix this loot system, because when you have a game that has loot in it, people are grinding for that loot. And when we're grinding, spending hours, not a few minutes, not 20-30 minutes, hours grinding to try to get our character up and get better gear and better weapons, and we get shit for loot, it irks our nerves, and we want to cut off your fucking game, Bungie. You have to make it worthwhile. All I get is uncommon loot, and that makes it hard to level up, since leveling up after 20 relies on you getting better armor than you already have. So it makes it difficult for me to go from 26 to 27 and 27 to 28 and higher when I'm not getting anything better than what I'm already wearing, because I keep getting uncommons, or I keep getting like shards or I keep getting rares. When I do get rares, it's always lesser than I need. I've been wearing the same helmet for the past 2 weeks because I can't get a new helmet. Also, I think they need to make the materials spawn quicker. Grinding of materials takes way too long and bored the shit out of most of us. I don't mind looking for materials, I don't mind grinding for materials, but the spawn system for those are terrible. And they used to be good back in the beta. They used to be able to find spin metal all the time. Now it seems like there's no spin metal to look for. The relics to Mars are difficult to find on Mars because they're the exact same color as as Mars, so you're easily gonna miss them. Venus has a good grinding place to get spirit blooms because the way they look is easy to find them. Now, I also think a good way to balance it out is allow us to buy 5 materials a day, not each, but we have to pick like a certain material and buy it for a large sum of glimmer, like the same amount that you will spend on a ship. You can only do it once per day, or once every 2 days. It's just a thought, Bungie. I think it's a good idea. My friends think it's a good idea. So consider it, Bungie. It's not a bad idea. It's just a way for us to, because let me say this: when you're a high rank, you rarely spend glimmer because everything you're doing is going towards crucible points and vanguard points. When you get vanguard points and crucible points, you don't spend money for the armor with that. You spend your crucible points and your vanguard points for the armor. So you have all this glimmer, you can't really do much with it because you already have everything that you need without spending money. You already have a good ship, so you're not gonna buy a new one. You already have your sparrow, you're not gonna buy a new one. You have your weapons, you're not gonna buy a new one. So we keep getting all, and there's a limit on how much money you can have. So you can't just keep having, you can't have money for an amount of time. There's a limit on how much money you can have, and we need some way to spend that money. So let us buy material once every 2 days. Then there's the raids. Raids are supposed to be strike missions that are impossible, and if you so happen to complete it, you get an amazing reward. Well, there's 2 problems. One, there is a glitch in the game where you don't get rewarded for finishing the raid at all. 2, there's the servers. The Destiny servers are terrible. Let me say it again, terrible. You can clearly tell Activision is footing a bill for these servers because Activision has always had shitty servers on their games. Like imagine a new version, a futuristic version of Black Ops when it comes to like the hit detection, registration. The servers are terrible. I was doing a raid with 5 others and we was making good progress, doing great. The raid was seemingly a cakewalk. It wasn't even hard. It was a cakewalk. The someone got disconnected. That screws up the flow of the team, and someone else gets disconnected. Now everyone is screwed because at that point in the raid, you need to have those 2 people in the game. So we failed. We restarted. 2 people got disconnected again. This happened over and over for about 30 minutes. At 3 minutes, after 3 people started getting disconnected, we all pretty much said screw it and got off. So I got off as well. I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna waste more time playing the raid if the servers can't keep us in the fucking raid. So I got off. I don't know what the others did. I don't care. I got off. I couldn't deal with it. But I lost interest in doing the raid, and it pissed me off because you don't put minutes into raids. You put hours into the raids. We started at 12 and stopped at 3 and was only on the first boss. The average raid takes 6 hours to completely finish if you do it right. 11 hours if you do it somewhat right, and if you do it wrong, you're just not gonna finish it at all. So imagine how it feels making progress, then it's all fucked up because the servers are just bad, not because of you and your team. That's how I feel about the raids. And then I'm just saying right now, I'm gonna have another video where I talk more about the raids. So stay tuned for that. That's it for me, guys. Peace out.
How does he get that kill? Wow.